Good morning, Delray Beach. I'm Amanda.
I'm Jamel.
And we are here at like the center of town.
Yes, the Delray Beach Library.
I love this place.
Yes.
As a kid, I loved the library. As an adult, I love the library.
You know, I remember as a kid here in Delray, the library used to be located, I think it was over on the other side, close to the railroad tracks.
Really?
So in the after-school program that I went to at the community center, they used to take us to the library like once or twice a week just to read. And there was so many activities and things that we could do in the library. But I like that it's here right on Atlantic Avenue now.
I
don't know when they moved here, but I know when I was a kid, it was at a different location. But I like that it's here now, right in the heart of Delray.
Exactly. And it's close to the parking garage. They have parking here.
Yes.
So you can park right here and come in. And just even the building itself is so cool. Like everything about this place.
Yeah, I think a lot of times people think libraries is only about books.
No, not ours.
Not at all.
We have podcast studios. They teach classes on pretty much anything you want to know, I feel like. I mean, there is something seriously for everyone at this library. This is a cool library.
Like if you think about the evolution from like, I don't know what was before VCRs or those rolling films, but everything started to evolve into certain things. And I say libraries are doing the same thing. So from books to like virtual books, you know, things of that nature. So, and this library is like really cool because they have a lot of different activities that you can do. So.
Oh, and we can't wait to show you what they were showing us earlier because it's pretty insane, some of the technology in this building.
I agree. But before we go there, then
we have some really fabulous guests. You want to introduce them? Because this is an event that somebody may or may not be part of. Just saying, you might definitely want to get some tickets.
It's going to be probably one of the funniest events that
for sure
that's going to come to the city of Delray Beach.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Well, you're hilarious.
Sometimes.
And then sometimes when he feels like it. When he feels like it, guys. No, he's funny all the time. only on Wednesdays is he funny. No, he's funny all the time. And there's a lot of other funny people are going to be there that night.
I mean, different teachers. You know what? Let's let our guests.
We get too excited. We're too excited. Yes. All right, so you want to introduce them?
Yes, Mr. C. Ron Allen and Mr. Andy Rose. They're both the board members with the Delray Beach Education Fund. We're going to bring them on to the show.
Welcome, guys. Nice to see you again. We're happy to have you here at the library with us. Hi, Mr. Hello. So guys, we are really excited. I know somebody's real extra excited about what you guys are doing. So what's going on this time?
Well, before we even get to that, I thought I heard Jamel said he used to come to the library.
Yes. So if you want the dirt on this one, this gentleman right here is the one to talk to.
Well, so because I was in his program, the KLP mentioned.
Yes, exactly.
And Mr. C-Ron took us everywhere.
Yep.
And there were the days when we came to the library and we couldn't find Jamel. Guess where he was?
Uh-oh.
Not reading a book.
He's sleeping under a table?
In the back sleeping.
Jamel! See, I would have been there with you, C-Ron, reading the book. I loved books as a kid. I was the one that everyone was like, why do you have so many books?
No, I read myself to sleep. It was like,
I used to stay up late, I kid you not, with the flashlight under my blanket trying to read, and my mom would yell at me, you have to go to sleep, stop reading. And now as a parent, I'm like, why was she trying to make me stop reading? But I would be up like a really terrible hour reading.
So question, fellas. What is the Delray Beach Education Fund? Just so for a lot of people that don't know.
And they need to know.
Yes.
They need to know about this.
Well, the DCF is an arm of the Delray Beach Chamber of Commerce, and we help public schools K through 12 enhance their programs through fundraising. We also support nonprofit organizations like Milagro Center and Roots and Wings because they're very important in really the mission now to overcome the past couple of years.
Yeah.
They've been devastating years for the public schools, for students, for teachers. So the DCF has really recently recharged. We have a refreshed board of directors, great bunch led by John Peters. Kay Johnson's on our board. Jim Chard is part of our last teacher standing committee, that's our big event coming up. So we want to do a spring fundraiser that really is a remedy for what the schools have been through. And what better remedy than laughter?
Absolutely.
Especially after the pandemic.
Yep.
So when you're raising the money, what is it going towards from this event?
Yes, it goes to programs, to supplies, programs like, to help with reading proficiency. We provide grants to 8 public schools and more than 6 nonprofit programs to help them help our local students maintain grade level reading, make sure that their STEM programs are up to date. Whatever we can do to help the schools help themselves, basically.
Wonderful.
So in essence, all the money goes to the local public schools.
All here in Delray.
Yes, that's correct.
So in regards to the event, what?
He's so excited. Look at him
No.
smiling so big.
How did it come about? What the thoughts behind it, the planning process, like how you come up with the last teacher standing idea? I think it's a wonderful idea.
Yeah, I agree.
How did that come about?
Well, I'm in the creative arts business as a local marketing professional, and I just, thought that comedy would be a great way to really provide, like I said, a remedy for what's been happening locally with the schools. And let's see whether we have some great comedians among our teacher ranks. And so far, it looks like we do.
So how did you find them? How did you know which teachers were funny? Because I had some teachers that were not funny.
Well, hold it now.
Right.
Well, you didn't think that they were
Hold up
funny.
now.
They
Hold up
probably
now.
Maybe they
Teaching is about 97% improv.
Yeah, that's true. That is definitely true.
You have to be flexible, and especially with a pandemic,
Yeah,
that
oh
could be
gosh.
even higher. And you have to be flexible. You have to learn how to adapt to your children's, your students' needs.
Yeah.
So how do we come about
Yeah.
finding these
This is
teachers?
so clever. This is really good, guys.
C-Ron is so connected,
Yes, he
on
is.
the ground level here in Delray Beach, and he has been instrumental in securing, making the connections with the principals and having them somehow coerce some teachers to come forward to do this. But we have some amazing talent coming. I mean, there's some are actually trained and have done some comedy, have done some stand-up.
Really? Oh.
So do you have some names in schools or where the
Yeah,
teachers
where
are
are they
coming from?
coming from?
We have Atlantic High School.
Oh.
We have Village Academy. We have Banyan Creek.
Oh, so you have a lot of schools represented.
We have at least 4 schools represented.
Wow.
And we have a few nonprofits.
Yes, 3 nonprofits.
Three
Total of
nonprofits.
7.
that's
Yes, total
cool.
7.
Yeah.
And not to mention the judges. We have some real judges.
Uh-oh.
We have Pete Licata, one of our area superintendents. He's going to be a judge. We have the mayor of Palm Beach County, Bob Weinroth. We have, is he a clown or a comedian? Gary Eliopoulos, former city commissioner. And we have Charlene Farrington from the Spade Museum. And we have a surprise judge. Can't name that judge yet, but come on down and you'll see who
it out.
he or she is.
And while they're judging, we have a professional comedian.
Yes.
We just confirmed a comedian by the name of Casey Peruski, well established nationally. Has done some national.
You're talking about big league.
Yeah. While the judges are judging for about 15 minutes, he's going to come up and tell some
amazing.
stories. And he's got 3 kids in I think elementary school, so he probably has a few war stories.
Oh,
Let's
I'm
not
sure
forget.
he does.
Let's not forget the MC.
The MC.
Who's the MC that evening?
Like I thought this was our committee meeting this morning.
I think you guys maybe need to find one. We don't know.
No, right?
They still
I'll put my name in the hat.
The last clown stand.
the class clown, right?
If nothing else,
Oh man.
if they didn't sell you on all those other things, you got to come to see him.
Like, you know what? I think too, even with the teachers that are coming, because you get a chance to see them in a different light.
Yes.
Of those teachers that are coming in, and different professionals, the nonprofit. I'm looking forward to that part. Just to see people get up and tell jokes and either get gonged or get.
Oh, is that that's what I was going to ask. How does this work?
Can't tell you yet.
Oh, it's secret. Oh, it's top secret.
The
Okay.
last 2 years, almost 2 years, these teachers went through a lot. They
Oh,
went
a
through
lot.
a lot.
A lot of not
And-
fun things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
And for them to just come out for a night just with their families and
Wonderful.
hear some, just have fun.
Besides laughter, what else could they expect that night when they walk into their room?
I think a feeling that we're all on a mission. That's the most important thing. We obviously want to raise some funds to support the DCEF, but I want there to be a feeling of unity because laughter is great. It's going to provide some therapy, but we know therapy is temporary. We really need to again keep a major charge into the DCF, and just continue to support the public schools, because it's going to it could take years to really recover from everything that's been going on with education.
Yes, we will have some spirit too.
Oh, yeah, and some drinks.
Is that what you asked?
Some drinks.
And you didn't bring any
Are
samples
included.
for us today,
No.
C-Ron. So I have a question. If people can't attend and they want to be involved and they want to give, are there any other ways that they can be part of this?
There's always opportunities to give on the delrayeducation.org website. Just to support us in general terms. We have a big event coming up that we do every year, the Education Breakfast in August, so they could look forward to that as well. But come out on Thursday the 12th at the Arts Garage, and
You
that's the
also-
best way to really jump in. Although there are few, not many tickets remaining.
Right, and you can also, if you cannot attend, you can purchase tickets, and we'll give those to teachers.
Oh, that's
who can't afford
great.
it.
I love that idea because I think it's a lot of teachers want to come and hang out.
A lot of our board members have actually sponsored it in order
Along with you, Amanda. Thank you so much.
Yes,
Of course.
yeah.
Well, that's what I said. I can't be there. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. I can't be there that day because it's my husband's birthday, and we already made plans before I knew about this. But I wanted to give back and be part of it. So this way, 4 people can be there and have a great time and enjoy themselves and have some drinks and not have to be responsible for some kids for a night.
Well, we're changing Solomon's birthday.
Okay.
Is
All
that-
right, Solomon, we're changing it. Jamel's going to pick a date on the calendar randomly, and that's it.
But so listen, ladies and gentlemen, is delrayeducation.org where they can purchase the tickets?
Okay.
Actually, lasttteacherstanding.com.
Oh.
Oh, you have a
We have, yeah.
Oh, you're fancy. That's right. I forgot who I was talking to.
Ask teachers. This
It's
is
the
your
records
first
we
day.
can get, yeah,
Get your tickets.
That's
Get your tickets.
great.
for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, so you're gonna be drinks, any food, anything. You're gonna have everything. Just come on out. It'll be a nice date night.
Yeah.
You come out, have fun. I don't know how many tickets left, but it's really low.
We
so
only have
get
20, we have about 20 tickets left, so get your tickets
Now.
now. Guarantee after the show will be sold.
Oh,
Sold
no.
out.
Absolutely.
This is just a preview, guys. Preview of what you have to expect.
Selling out, baby.
Are you gonna record this so all of us who miss it can see
Yes,
it
it will be.
afterwards?
Yes.
Okay, because I mean this is gonna be a great event.
It is, and we're so excited that you're coming and emceeing it, moving the night
We're gonna put on the show.
along.
We're gonna
He's
put on
gonna
the
put on a big show.
I'm kind of nervous, but
No, you're not. You're not
always
nervous. You're
We're
not
thinking, well,
I
maybe
get
get
shy
some,
in front of crowds. It's better in front of cameras, but I get shy in front of
Right,
crowds. so-
right. We know this about you.
I've been trying to get Last Comic Standing scouts to come and,
Oh, you get your big
man.
break. Well, thank
For
you
sure.
for all that you guys do with this event and with everything for our education here in Delray Beach. Without people like you behind the scenes working tirelessly, who knows where we'd be here in Delray. And we have such an incredible support system here to help these teachers feel seen and heard and supported. And I think it's really wonderful. So
After all,
thank you.
this is Delray, that's how we do things.
That
in
is
Delray
how we
Beach.
do things in Delray Beach. Well,
Absolutely.
you hear us every week. We're a little biased about our town.
I do want to thank the other board members
Yes,
and the
please.
Chamber of Commerce.
Yes.
Again, another amazing organization.
For sure.
We're all in this together, and it's going to be a great night, and we want everybody to be there and
Yes.
get your, get your belly laugh going,
Yes.
and get your funny bone, charged up, because it's going to be a great night.
So wonderful. Thank you, guys.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for having us.
All right.
Thank you.
It's gonna be a good night.
Oh, it's gonna be a great night. I'm so sad of all the days that you guys had to
We're
pick.
changing Solomon's birthday.
We're just gonna change the birthday.
I don't know. We'll put it somewhere in June.
June? All right. Not too far out. Not too far
We'll
out.
do June 42nd or something.
47. Okay, I like it. Poor guy.
I know, right?
All right. Well, you want to welcome on our next guest?
Yes, I can't even read. It's kind of blurry for me because the light is
So we have Allison, the business reference librarian here at the Delray Beach Public Library, and Lolly, the teen librarian from the Delray Beach Public Library.
Yes.
Welcome, guys. How
Hi.
are you?
Good,
So
how are
nice
you?
to see you both again.
You guys are the creative minds behind some of
Yes.
this cool stuff that's happening behind the scenes. So I'm excited to share these little gadgets and everything that you guys are doing here at the library. So
And also what you do to support business, because I think that's huge too.
Yes.
It's like we said, it's not just books for little kids. You have so much programming that has happened, and even during the worst of the pandemic, you went virtual immediately. You had so many things going on constantly. I don't know how you guys did it because the rest of the world was panicking.
Right.
And they were cool, calm and collected like librarians are, I guess. And you just kept on making things happen.
You guys were so out of the box with
It was
a lot of
amazing.
programming that you guys were doing. I agree.
Yeah, I mean, it was all from home. We were all
Yeah.
right. We were like immediately pivoted and we saw the need and we immediately provided the services that people were looking for. When we couldn't be here face to face, we pushed our ebooks, our online databases, our Hoopla database for people to have free entertainment, and it was very well received.
Every time I come in here, there's something new. There's something fun. I mean, the last time you guys had the exhibit up, with
the Holocaust.
with the
The
Holocaust
Holocaust.
exhibit and everything. So every time I come in, there's something new. What's going on now in the library? What's new?
Go ahead.
So April was Small Business Month.
Yep.
And the Chamber is celebrating Small Business Week this week. So we wanted to promote all of the services that we offer to small businesses. So one of the biggest things that we have to offer here is space. Our library is huge. We have tons of
stories.
tables and chairs. We have study rooms for members. We have databases that can help do market research, statistics, demographics.
I didn't know you had that even. Wow.
Yeah, and then
That's huge.
also, if you go to delraylibrary.org/business, you can create or request an appointment with me and tell me what your business is about, and I can go ahead and make a plan. We can meet either virtually or in person and go
Wow.
over which databases would help you, how to use them, all different kinds of things like that.
That's new.
Can I make an appointment now? This is
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, and so yeah, that's like the biggest thing that we're doing and promoting right now, and yeah.
And you have a ton of other resources too here for people who want to learn more about how to grow any kind of business, or even if people are thinking about starting a business, this is a great place to come and do your research ahead of time to see if it's a viable business. Because especially with those databases, you have actual numbers right in front of you, which I think makes a huge difference when you're trying to figure out, is this going to work for me before you pour so much time and money into something? You could come and find out.
Yep, yeah, so you can come and talk to me and we can discuss it. And then also I have a referral network. So I refer a lot of people to Jackie at
She's
the SBDC
amazing.
or other community organizations. And then also on my website, there are links to local, state, and federal resources for small businesses as
wow.
well. So the CRA, Sunbiz, where you can get a business license
Yeah.
and things like that. It links all there so you can get all that information.
What is the website for people to be able to make an appointment with you? And...
It's delraylibrary.org/business.
Okay.
Now, what about? I know a lot of nonprofits. They look for grant research. Do you guys assist with that as well?
So that would be like a referral process.
Okay.
So we would refer them to other resources for
Okay.
that, yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Wow. That's great.
That is. So I know the summer is coming up, right? And we know kids, there's a learning loss that happen through the summer. What do you guys, I know you guys have something in store for that. You guys have already thought about it. So what's something that you guys have going for the summer?
So there's a lot going on with teen services this summer. So one of the things that we're doing is that we're recruiting a new teen advisory board. And so for the new school year, starting in September. So if kids are needing to get community service hours, volunteering opportunities are starting, and we're having our first volunteering orientation to start next week, Tuesday. So every second Tuesday of every month, we're going to have volunteer opportunities, volunteer orientations for kids to become part of our services.
So usually when we're on the show, we usually have a cart of food or drinks pulled out in front of us. Now
We got toys.
Now we have some toys and games. Explain to us what is
I
this?
see some Mario Kart.
It's like food for the mind and for the
Yes.
heart, because there's so much cool stuff here. Everything that you see here was funded by a grant from the Kimmel's family. And so what we have here are STEM kits. So the one that you're looking at right now is part of the STEM kit. Is a Sphero Mini. It is a robotic ball that you controlled with your cell phone in a free app. And it is a robotic ball that with the phone, you can control it and create movement. You can create paths. And there are different games that you can play with this. For example, you can play bowling. There's little tiny mini bowling pins.
Can we see it on? Will it fall off the table if we put it on here?
there is really cool stuff. You can create tracks on the floor
this
and
is
then
fun.
drive the sphero ball with your hand. So it's really cool, and it really does have real life applications. So, for example,
You know what it reminds me of? Remember one time there was like these little fidget toys, these little fidget spinners and everything that kids used to play with. I
Right.
think now they're even taking it and making it electronic now.
Because there wasn't enough of those. Now they got to get it with their phone because that's the way you really get them on it.
Right, but this is so cool. You can use this as a mouse also. Look, she's
Right.
gonna-
I
This
mean,
is so
it's
cool.
like basically, I mean, I'm put on the spot right here. It takes a while to develop this hand-eye coordination.
Oh, but
which
these kids,
the
they
kids
know
are
what
gonna
to
figure it out.
do.
They'll actually be able to teach me how to do
This
it
is
instead of the other ways
amazing.
around. And so you could also use it as well, this is the joystick, but you could also use it as a mouse to play Target video games. There are different free games that you could play
So-
on your phone.
If you want to use this, because this is really cool, how do we come and borrow this? Because this is amazing.
So basically, all you need is a Delray Beach library card.
That's it?
And yeah, and so this is
Wow.
in this backpack. If there are backpacks like underneath it, that inside of the backpack for this one, for example, it's going to be heavy. So bring your muscles. There are going to be 3 spheros, gravity maze. There are going to be 3 maker lap
Oh, wow.
books. And
Oh, so you get all of these
yeah,
things.
you get all of that, and there's the circuit boards.
With
There's
just your
2 of
library
them,
card.
like just with your library card. So in these circuit ultimate kits, you can actually create music buttons.
Oh, that's amazing.
So if you have several of them, you could actually create like an actual little piano and play tunes. And all of this is controlled by a free software that you can easily download from a computer.
Amazing.
and this is called a STEM kit.
It's just a STEM kit.
Which
yes.
age group would you say this is best for?
I would say middle school, high
school,
school.
high school?
Yeah, and what is good about this is that there are several of each, so you can take one and you can enjoy it with your siblings, you can enjoy it with
Oh,
a friend,
yeah.
and it's like everything for, type of like Montessori type of
Very
learning. You have
cool.
the older teen, and then you have the younger siblings, and they can all take part in learning by play.
Now
is always the most-
so it's some educational games also that you were showing me on the phone with the little phone.
Oh, this is so
there
cool.
is
This
the
one's amazing.
The other backpack that we have that has a kid, this is the Merge Cubes. And the Merge Cube is a phone printed QR code. It also has a free object viewer app, and it has to load. So what happens is that there are different 3D object viewers that you could select. So for example, there is anything from dinosaurs to engines to art. I would say, DNA, for example.
So how does it
what it does is that you select the object that you want to view in 3D, and then let's say a DNA chain, and you are going to point it to the QR code and then you could actually see it on the screen, and then you can move it around and it
Really?
moves on your screen.
Wow.
This is as you were
insane.
showing us. I thought of a virtual museum.
It is.
And that's basically what
Yeah.
it is. So a lot of times, as parents, we look at our kids and we say, you're on your phone all the time. Put your
Yeah,
phone away, or
yeah.
you're taking the phone away. But you can actually come up with a little mini curriculum with your kids during the summer and say, every day we're going to learn. We're going to go on a virtual tour or
Right.
go to a virtual museum.
So this
That's
is, for
amazing.
example,
It's amazing.
like antiquities in a museum, and you can point to it, and you could actually see the object on the
Oh,
screen.
that's so cool.
And when you're in a museum, you can't touch, you
No,
can't turn,
right.
you can't see what's behind, you cannot
Yeah,
see what's
you just
under
see
Is
it.
there a way to
face that
show
they're
that
showing
to the camera so people can see the 3D
This
view?
is really cool.
So when you
This is insane. I could sit here for hours just playing with this.
You can turn it a little bit, and then you could see
That
the
is so
bottom.
cool.
so it's like even if you put a dinosaur up, you're looking at the different
Yes.
parts of the dinosaur. You're learning different things about it.
There's the solar system, so if you want to hold the sun in your hand, you could
cool.
actually do that. There is the human body, so you can look at
understand if
how
you're-
the heart works,
This
how the
cube
brain.
turns into the sun if you're studying the solar
Yep.
system and everything.
That's really
And
cool.
every
whatever it may
single,
be.
every single planet in there. So in this STEM kit, you're gonna find 2 merge cubes, and also.
So are these the binoculars that we're gonna watch the Dolphins go to the Super Bowl with when we're in the nosebleed section? What are
Right,
these?
so this is a 360 video goggle. So for example, you can insert your smartphone in here.
Oh, wow.
And you can wear it. And then once you can actually, you can go to YouTube and search for any, well,
There's
it's
enough.
empty now, so yeah.
I don't know if there's enough band for much.
It's adjustable.
Small heads, big heads, all heads welcome.
So on YouTube, for
There we go.
I see Tyreek Hill scoring a touchdown right now.
So on YouTube, for example, there are free 360 videos, and you can play them and put them on your
Oh,
on your goggles, and you
wow.
can sit. Obviously, safety first. You can sit down and, like, say we were watching videos. Like coral reefs, and so you're like inside
So
the
feel like you're
ocean,
inside.
That is so
looking
cool.
around, and
Inside
then
goggles.
like swimming with sharks or swimming with dolphins, and you can look around
so
and
it's
be
very
immersed
interactive. I
in
think that's-
video,
that is
yeah,
great.
in
That's
virtual
amazing.
reality. So it's really cool stuff. Again, free with your library card. You can come in and check it out. One thing that we are bringing back is our gaming club for teens, and also by
This is where your Mario Kart.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that was my favorite when I was a kid.
the Kimmel Foundation funded a gaming cart for the teen department, and 2 Nintendo Switches.
Wow.
With 4 controllers each, and lots of fun games, and it's, get this, 55-inch smart television that the kids can play with right here at the library. And we're gonna have our first Mario Kart tournament
Oh,
this
the
Saturday.
kids are gonna
at
love
2. And
that.
there's gonna be prizes. You could actually win one of these.
No.
So yeah,
Tell
it's
your
gonna be
kids if you have
lot
a
of fun.
gamer
Yep.
this Saturday right here at the library.
2. So yes.
See, this
lots
is a
of
cool
really cool
library.
stuff.
People think
Fun
libraries
stuff.
are stuffy. It's not stuffy.
I think the next tournament should do like a Madden tournament. Is it
Madden?
do a nice
no,
Madden
it's a
tournament?
senior.
You probably have
Dance
packed
one.
this whole
We have
library.
Just Dance.
Oh,
That's what
yes.
y'all needs to do.
Oh,
Overcooked, all you can eat.
Right.
Super Mario Party.
can't go wrong with Mario.
Listen.
Right. Yep.
This
So,
is a great time.
This is all like
This is
really
pretty
cool
cool.
stuff. In addition, we are also preparing for our summer Leadership Academy program, and this time we're doing teen book subscription boxes.
Okay.
So register for them. We're going to have our website up and running by the end of the week. And what you do is you register for these subscription boxes. You're going to get your own box with the book, themed activities, gifts, and things to do with your
Wow.
subscription box, and it's all for you to keep.
That's amazing.
So it's going to be a really great summer for teens.
This is very. You know what? I've been in some circles and some people say libraries are obsolete.
No, they're not.
know,
They haven't
and
been to this one.
And that's the
what I
same
ever
thing
wanna
that,
hear.
They've never
and that's
been
why,
here.
and that's what I wanted to say. Like
Yeah.
things like this, and it's cutting edge. I mean, they're always.
They have video games.
I know. I mean, it's everything now. It's not just sitting here coming
No.
and reading books.
No. Which is important and amazing as well. So all the people who forget how amazing it feels to hold a book need to come back and get a reminder.
I totally agree.
This
totally
is
agree.
unbelievably cool. And how many of these kits total do you
We
have?
have 15 each.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's enough for a lot of kids to come and get to experience this at one time.
And how could parents or anybody get in contact or view what you guys have? What's the website? And
DelrayLibrary.org. We have under services, we have the teen services page, and our catalog. You can, search for STEM kits and merge cubes, and put a hold on it before they all come out.
That's right.
Yeah.
And how long when you borrow one of these can you borrow it for?
They get the regular loan period of 3 weeks. Yes.
It's a good amount of time to be able to play and
Yeah.
explore these.
I love it.
Well, thank you so much. This is
Our
wonderful.
pleasure. Thank you for having us.
Thank
Really cool.
you. Yes, push it on out. Thank you.
Before we go, we just want
Yes.
to mention that we're actually doing our strategic plan.
Oh.
And so right now we're doing a community survey.
Sure.
And so if you go to our website, delraylibrary.org, there is a link to the survey that you can take directly there.
Okay.
You can also come in. We have it in paper that you can fill it out if you want.
I'll take a
but we
paper
want to
one.
hear we want to hear from the community because we want to know what
Right.
they want and what they want to see from their library. So everyone if they can respond to it and let us know what they're looking for, that'll
great.
help us plan the next 5-6
So if
years.
you're one of
That's
those, if
amazing.
you're one of those people that's out there that love everything that's going in the library, it's great to fill it out, and you have
Let us
and then
know.
somebody else that's out there that say, you know what, I have
Like
some
something's
recommendations,
missing.
I have
Yeah.
some ideas, something is missing.
And
I
they're
seen this
listening.
in
They're listening.
Georgia or whatever.
Yeah,
Yes,
they're listening,
yes,
which I
yes.
think is huge also.
Yes.
Is they're not just saying, oh, this is what a library should be. They're
Right.
saying, what do you want? How can
Yeah.
we get this for
This
you?
library is for the community, so it
Absolutely.
makes
We
best
We want to
sense
know what
get-
they
right.
want and what they want us to plan for them.
Right.
This is wonderful.
I agree.
Well, I will fill this out and give it to you as soon as we're done
Perfect.
filming.
Well, thank
Thank
you
you so
very
much,
Thanks
guys.
for coming.
Yes.
I love this library. I love libraries. I have to say, my library in the town that I grew up in, and I won't mention names, the library was not cool like this. And well, I mean, I thought it was cool because I liked all the books, but like there was none, like no games, no tournaments,
Well, you know, I think
no.
now I'm thinking with Mr. C-Run say I was asleep all the time in the
You were
library. when I-
sleeping at the
The
library.
library is so cozy. I would come in and just read and work myself to a nice nap.
Work yourself to a number. Right. He was working his brain so hard, he fell asleep. He was like, oh, book.
Yes.
Well, we're gonna bring on one of our most frequent guests.
Yes.
Because she is always
Always doing
doing
something.
something
Always
here
doing
in Delray Beach. Miss Lynn Van Lenten,
Yes.
the program director at the Chamber.
I bring
Hi.
props.
Oh, we like props.
Yes.
What props do we have, Lynn? And what are we talking about?
You each get a lay.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you.
About summer fun for locals.
Ooh.
Flyer.
Okay,
Here's the
perfect.
flyer.
Oh, this
Here's
is
my
great.
cheat sheet.
I put on the glass.
Yeah, let's see
you
what's
can.
in
Go
the
right
bin. Okay,
ahead.
I'll take the
This is
flower
just,
to hold.
no,
I
no,
can't
it's
hold the
kinda
flower. It's
taped
glued.
in.
She glued it in. He got a toy. Guys. Where's the card? Bring back the card, girls. I want to play too.
You know what? This is for our centerpiece.
Okay,
So
I
I'm
won't rip it apart then, Lynn.
So we're working on it, but it'll be on the tables. But we had to bring
I'm gonna rip them apart.
some color with us.
So, of course, we love that about you. And look how colorful and cute
I
you
know I
are.
had to wear my colors because it's summer fun for locals.
Yes.
So, what exactly is this that you're working on?
So this year we've added a couple of member breakfasts.
Okay.
We felt it was important to gather our members. You look just that. How can I be serious? I just do.
I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you.
You should wear this. You should wear this to the
You
event.
can wear them to the breakfast. Absolutely. We'll make you a photo op and we'll take pictures with you. Anyway, we have added a couple of member breakfasts
Okay.
instead of just evening events.
Great.
And so this is one of them, and we wanted to theme it out a little bit. Of course, we're always looking for ways to recognize our members.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a little vendor show going on at the breakfast. It's at the
Cool.
A-Loft. It's next Thursday. You can
Okay.
sign up online.
Okay.
Everything's on our website. Yeah, there's our little flyer. If you're a member, you've been getting this in your emails.
Mm-hmm.
Please press on the register now, or we have a QR code now. We're like
So
really up
cool.
with the
You guys
times.
really are.
We have
And
QR codes, so
so
I'm so excited.
$30 for members and $45 for future members.
Yes. And so what we're doing is we're going to look at the temperature of what's happening in our culture for the summer in Delray. A lot of people don't know that we have some hidden gems right here
Yep.
that you can partake in. So I've asked a bunch of our members. I brought my cheat sheet because there's a bunch.
There's so much going on.
Yeah, but Sandaway House will be there, Silver Ball, which we all know about, Oceanside Beach Rentals. You know, people don't know they can rent the chair and the umbrella for a weekend or for the whole summer.
I didn't know that even.
No, you can pull up. You don't have to bring
that
anything with
either.
you. You can rent it. They're giving away a 3-day rental.
Oh.
We'll have some great giveaways too. We have the Delray markets coming. They're going to talk about the events going on the mezzanine and what they're adding each week there. Parks and Recs. How fun. Different teams people can play on, what's going on in the water park, in the pool, and everything that's happening. So Nan's sending some people over. The Arts Garage is going to be with us, Arts Warehouse, Green Market, Murakami Museum. We're going to hear what they're doing this summer. The Delray Beach Library. They're going to bring some of their great tools that they talked about today. The Cocoa Plum Market. You guys heard of Cocoa Plum?
Yep.
I never heard
Brand
of it.
new to
Yeah.
us. It's kind of a health and
Veterans
wellness
Park.
market in Veterans Park, the first Sunday of the month. And Corey runs that. She's going to come and talk a little bit about that. Space of Mind. They have all kinds of programs for kids during the summer. Casamana Bliss. They have some yoga classes and special things happening, and maybe a few more. So they're going to be in the room when you come for breakfast. It's going to be a buffet. You can walk around and
So this is a different type
check
of
it
breakfast.
out.
I
Yeah.
like it.
Great.
And then Stephanie, our leader, is going to talk a little bit about about the temperature of tourism and what's going on in town and what's going on in the county.
great.
What we're looking into for the future. And then we're going to hear from a few of our vendors and let them tell us about what they have going, because we all take some vacation, but we're home a good part of the summer.
Yeah,
And it's fun to
exactly.
have some things to do.
And I think it's important because a lot of people say, oh, it's just season, and they only want to talk about season. But there's a lot of us that live here year round.
Yeah.
And we're looking for fun things
Yeah.
to do. We're looking to come and spend money at their businesses. So I think this is a very important event for people to realize what is happening for all of us here in the summer. You don't need to leave. There's enough here to do in the summer too.
And you know, we locals, we drive by things and never think to go there.
100%.
And then again, you may have family members that are coming in town, and you want to go ahead and entertain them and take them out into the community. So it's great to know what's going on, so you can instead of them just sitting in your house, you don't have to be creative. Say, hey, let's go do this. Yeah, we have a lot to do. There's a lot going on, so that's a great thing.
Absolutely. Yesterday, we learned from Sandaway House that they're moving a 6-foot shark into the pool today. And so Adam, their marketing guy, he's going to be in the pool with the shark. So if you want to go today, go check it out. But he's going to be there telling us some great facts about what they have to
really
offer.
cool.
And I think the AWAT Fit mobile workout truck is going to be there every Saturday from now on. So the kids can go into Sandaway, the parents can do a mini workout while the kids are there. I mean, there are some really cool things we don't know that are happening in town.
That's
So,
really cool.
you know, with the chamber, we've got to get that information out. And doing the programming this year, that's my goal, is to really bring the great things about our members to light, to the public and to one another. So
You're doing
please.
such a wonderful job already,
you're
Lynn. You
so
really
sweet.
are. I mean,
Yes.
just how the chamber has really pushed through during the pandemic and come out on the other side, in my opinion, better than ever. And it's the team behind the scenes, all of you working day in and day out to make special events and make this town even better than it already is.
Absolutely.
So
One more
thank
thing
you.
I want to throw out, and I didn't bring a prop, but the following day on the 13th, so you can think of Friday the 13th, we're doing a Chamber U. So we're doing education. And 8 times this year, we're going to have different speakers come in, and for $15, you can come and have lunch and get some
Wow.
education. At the end of your week, why not come in on a Friday, have some fun with some other members? And this month, SBDC, our own Jackie Ramirez from Small Business Development Center, is going to be talking on how to know, grow, and scale your business.
And she's a wealth of knowledge. I mean, she's who we went to when we were opening our store, and we said, "What do we do, Jackie?" And she helped us through the process. So for anybody who's starting a business or has a business and wants to
Yes,
grow,
absolutely.
this is a great event.
Yeah, because she said to grow, you have to scale.
Yep.
And a lot of people don't understand the two.
Yeah.
And I think it's invaluable. So please sign up online. Again, there's our QR code. It will take you to all of our events. And so sign up and be a part of it with us. We're just here to serve you, to connect, to educate, and to help collaborate.
Wonderful.
Wow.
Well, thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thanks, guys.
Excited to
Appreciate-
come.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Speaking of the summer,
Yes.
I'll take
What-
them so you
oh,
can be
here you-
serious.
yeah, all right. So,
Oh, he's going to wear
Be
them.
serious.
Okay,
I'll
you
give
take
you my
yours.
library.
Okay.
so speaking of the summer, what are you doing during the summer?
I'm here.
You
I mean,
here?
we go away for a little bit, but we're here.
Oh, okay.
How about you? Why, are you leaving for a whole summer?
Nah,
You're gonna abandon me?
I have to
I
do something this summer. I don't
Yeah.
know what I'm gonna do, but
Yeah.
I have to do something with the family. I just don't know what it is
I
yet.
don't know yet either, but
So
we'll
still
figure
trying
out.
to
There's,
think.
but there's plenty to do here for the time you don't
It
go
is.
away.
It is. Definitely.
That's what happens when you live in paradise, right? It makes it hard to leave.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Well, thank you guys for joining us. Have a Delray day. We love you. Peace.